Hello, good morning or afternoon, everybody. It's Moderator Monday, and I am Amanda, and I'm just going to visit with y'all for a minute and give some people time to hop on. I hope that your week is all starting well. We've been going the last couple of weeks, each moderator's taking a turn to discuss our curriculum choices for the upcoming school year. And I have a confession. When that was first presented to us, I panicked because I am not a planner and I had no idea what we were going to be doing next year yet. So I've had some time to think about it. And hey, everybody, thanks for jumping on and attempt to plan. But I really want to encourage those of you who are like me and don't know yet what you're going to do next year. I know we've been getting a lot of box day pictures shared in the group, and those are always fun, and we always get great ideas seeing what everyone else is doing, and I really enjoy that, and I know that y'all do too. However, I'm not a planner and I am not an organizer, and I tend to just wing things, not like the other moderators at all, but they're very gracious with me. And I know that surely I'm not the only person like that. And so today I'm really speaking to those of you who see the box day pictures and think, oh my goodness, they're already getting their stuff for next year. And I have no idea what we're going to do next year. And that's me. So I'm here to talk to you. So I'm going to share with you what I do know. We tend to school year round because it's hot in Texas in the summer and we don't enjoy going outside. So we get a lot of schoolwork done in the summer. And that way we can have a little bit more fun when the weather's nice in the fall and in the spring. And then when it's wet and yucky outside, we get a lot done then as well. So with that being said, my kids are 10 and 7. And so grade-wise, if they were in public school, they would be currently in 4th and 2nd grade. Maybe first. I think if we had put my son in, we probably would have held him back a year because of his birth date. So anyway, that's about where we are. And so I know that as we go through the summer and into the next fall, we will continue using language lessons. My kids will be moving into level 3, my son, and my daughter will be moving into level 4. I started them both in level 2 because it came out first and we hadn't done much formal language work, and so I just wanted to give them a foundation, and so I started them both in 2 and let them go at their own pace. My son does not enjoy writing at all. My daughter is just now learning to love it, and so she has gone a little bit faster and my son is still trekking along. We will continue using math lessons for living education. They will be in 3 and 5. Like I said, we school year round, so we're still steadily going through. Actually, I think my daughter is about to finish 3 and then move into 4. And I'm hoping with more time during the summer, we'll be able to work through it a little bit more quickly. Sometimes life happens, and this has been one of those years for us where life has happened, and sometimes school has had to sit on the back burner because I have been sick or we've had other issues going on that needed to be addressed, and that's okay. I don't ever feel like we're behind. At least I try. I mean, those thoughts do creep in, but I try to just have grace with myself and with my kids because life happens, illness happens, family happens, pets die. I mean, it's been that kind of year for us. And so I want to encourage you to have grace with yourself as well, because God is faithful and He is present and He is there to guide us when life is hard. And anyway, I'll get off of that little soapbox. But don't be hard on yourself if you feel like the year's wrapping up and you're not where you need to be as the year is ending, because God still shows up. He's going to do good through you. You put in your effort and God will take care of it. And I just firmly believe that. I do plan on next year also doing the elementary apologetics set. I actually bought this 2 years ago, and because of the writing issues that I've mentioned before, I haven't ever really felt like it was time to do it. We've looked through the books. We've never sat and read them all through. So I'm really looking forward to doing this with both kids this next year. And my husband is going to go through Pilgrims Progress with our kids. Now, Master Books does make an all-in-one curriculum, but I don't feel like our kids are there yet. I feel like it's for older kids, and so we're not going to use it yet. I went ahead and got it just for my husband and I to look through because we enjoy things too. We've bought several of the courses for ourselves. But because my husband loves the Pilgrim's Progress so much, I bought him the Collector's Edition book. And if y'all have never seen it before, it is beautiful, and I encourage you to go put it on your wish list because, you know, we're enablers. This contains, I'll read it from the back so I get it right, a personal memoir from John Bunyan, as well as his last sermon, and several other of his stories besides just Pilgrim's Progress. And so it's really nice if you're a fan to have up on the shelf. That's where mine goes. It's right up there. As far as science goes, I'm still undecided. Science is usually the thing that I let slip back the most. It's not my favorite, but my children enjoy it. And so right now they're leaning towards either the new Zoology course or life, God's Design for Life, because they love animals, and my daughter's been interested in the human body. And so I think those are the two that we're still deciding between right now. And for history, my original plan was to go ahead and start America's history. My kids have loved doing my story. We've been doing 1 and 2 this year. And so they're finally starting to get into it a little more. They've never really liked history before. However, we live in Texas. I'm not sure if I've said that before. And a couple of weeks, 2 months, I don't remember. Anyway, a while ago, we were driving in the car and my son saw a sign and he said, "Hey, Mom, what's the Alamo?" To which I responded, "What do you mean, what's the Alamo? We're Texans, you know, remember the Alamo?" And anyway, he's like, you know, freaking out because, you know, Mom's kind of being silly. And he's like, I'm just asking a question. And I'm like, no, it's fine. But, you know, we haven't addressed Texas history at all yet. And so I think we may take this year to do that and have fun doing some little road trips and going to see the Alamo and learning more about our great state, because I'm a native Texan, and of course I think Texas is the best. So we may do that. We may do America's history or America's story. So I'm still undecided. But that's my plan, roughly. I'm sure it'll change because that's kind of how I roll. But anyway, I hope that this was encouraging you, that if you don't know what you want to do next year yet, that's okay. You've got time. Have fun doing whatever it is that you're doing right now with your kids. Enjoy your time with them. Enjoy learning together. And just know that God's going to take care of it. I hope that you all have a great day.